We're moving on. Oh my gosh, I wish you could smell the studios. Air frying, for if you haven't noticed, is a big thing right now. Everybody has their version of an air fryer, and you know what? They're really expensive because you don't have to turn on your oven, you don't have to heat a giant vat of cooking oil to get the yumminess, the crunch, the satisfaction of fried foods. But now you're not using any of the extra fats, the extra butters, the extra oils. This is one of the appliances, and I don't own this one. The one I bought is smaller and I paid more money. Yeah. This is one of those appliances that since I bought it, I use every day. So think about the freezer section at the grocery store. I've used this for egg rolls, frozen egg rolls, the kids' chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks, potato skins, mini pizza. I mean, anything that you want to make in this and you want it to taste as if it's been fried, this is your answer. Air frying is the biggest trend right now, but this one is different because it's a giant family size. Yes. I have one that I paid 3 times more for, and I can't even fit this capacity, and this is 6-quart size. We've got great colors, and it's from a company named Dash that really has these great ways to basically unprocess our food, cook more at home.
Food, exactly. And look at how moist and juicy that chicken is, and look, it just came out. It has that crispy, crunchy skin on the exterior. If you're wondering, well, how do I get those results without a deep fryer? You get them by air frying. So that's what air frying is. You're essentially using superheated oil, superheated air to crisp up your food rather than superheated oil. Why is that important? Well, air is calorie free. So you can see we have that moist, juicy interior, but our exterior is all crispy. That's because we used air to essentially fry our food, which I think is important because everybody's jumping on the air fry bandwagon. Up until now, a 6-quart air fryer would have cost you $300.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it would have.
I paid almost $300 and mine doesn't even fit. You had a whole
and yours is,
chicken
you have to do multiple batches, don't you? And you don't even have a huge family.
No, I don't. We're calling this one the family size.
Family size 6 quarts.
Kelly's using it in the green. I mean, sorry, the red.
Yep.
We also have it in that aqua, and we also have black. But if you have a big family, if you love the taste of fried foods, but the doctor said, hey, you should really cut down, start using less fats, less butters, that you have to own this. It's on free shipping and handling today. We'll ship it out to you for $22.49. And do you know that on hsn.com, 100% of the people that reviewed it said they would recommend it to a friend.
They love
100%.
And you can see, I just wanted to show that crispy chicken skin again. And by the way, really fast. Only about 40 minutes on this crispy chicken, the whole chicken. It's a 6-pound chicken. And then you saw what I did was I actually poured out the oil. Okay, not very attractive, but guess what? This is what, if you were gonna fry this or roast this, you'd be ingesting this. It would be reabsorbing all its natural fats. And you don't want to. As Leslie said, we know what oil does to our bodies. It's not healthy for us, right? But air can crisp up your food the same as oil. So that's why we call it an air fryer. And I think that's why everybody's sort of jumping in and grabbing themselves an air fryer.
Anything you buy frozen, literally dump it in that bag.
Frozen French fries.
I swear, you feel like you fried it in a vat of oil. You would never even, look at that.
I mean, and look at how crispy. These are the curly fries, the seasoned curly fries. But look at the results that you get. And that's the extra large 2.5-pound frozen bag of French fries from frozen about 15 minutes in your Dash air fryer. And look at the results that you get. You don't ever have to get out that deep fryer again. Or maybe once or twice a year or something, you can get out the deep fryer. But I mean, you can really do some serious food.
So my mom, as like the good Cuban woman she is, she makes empanadas all the time.
Oh,
she
that
used
would be
to deep fry them.
amazing.
Guess what? One day I said, Mom, let's try it in the air fryer. All we did was brush it with a little bit of olive oil on both sides. You would have thought we fried it. I couldn't believe it. We probably cut half the calories.
And I love the capacity of this one, right? So you can do 1 single chicken breast in it if you would like to, but you can also do 2 pounds of French fries. The basket is a really cool design. It has an eject button. So the top part of the basket comes out. It's perforated, so it allows for all of that airflow, but it also allows for the oils to soak to the bottom so you're not ingesting them. That's great too, because anything that contains natural oil, it's gonna eliminate as well. So there we just revealed 2.5 pounds of frozen French fries. This is the 3-pound bag from the big box store.
I can't believe how crispy the skin of the chicken is.
I know.
I mean, you could Could you hear it on my mic?
Yeah, it's like crispy, crunchy chicken. We call it chicken bacon.
It's crazy.
Yes, it is.
So you've thrown in that extra giant bag of mozzarella sticks. As I said, I've done everything. From plantains to French fries, to egg rolls, to meatballs, frozen meatballs. My son Evan's obsessed.
Meatballs are great.
Anything you want to pop in there, try it. You can even bake in this thing.
And it's only 2 dials to use, and it's all easy to use. So you can see the top goes all the way from 170, which is really nice because you can bake in this if you wanted to go low and slow. So we go from 170 all the way over to 400 degrees. Super easy, and then your front dial is just your time. So you go from 0 to 30, and I'm doing 15 minutes on that 3-pound vat of the fried cheese. And of course, fried cheese has to be fried or it's not worth its weight in calories, is it? Except when you air fry it. And when you air fry it, you get that beautiful crunch on the exterior and that melty cheese. And Leslie's literally over here eating the chicken bacon.
I swear, and that's just it. You know, you could use oil if you'd like. Sure. You could give it a little spray of oil or brush it. There are some things like the fried plantains that I like to brush in oil. But you know, it's really up to you. I've baked in mine. Air frying is a new thing, and but you never get this giant family size. 6-quart capacity for 90 bucks. There's no way. Now, normally, Dash makes really great products. They all go on to becoming a customer pick. And there was no reason to have to discount this. We did, and it's a temporary price break. It will go back up to the $99.95, but today you get a price break. You get to bring it home on 4 monthly payments. We'll ship it out to you for $22. It's free shipping. Now you can own an air fryer.
I just did 12 full-size ears of corn, and I think our production crew was like, oh my gosh, full-size ears of corn. The most you can get, I mean, I've never seen an air fryer. Now, granted, you don't have to do 12 every time. Let's say it's you and your spouse for the evening and you want to do some Mexican street corn. You can do 2 full-size ears of corn, right? So we just sprinkle a little bit of mayo, a little bit of our cheese. It's as if you went to that restaurant, your favorite restaurant, or maybe your favorite food truck, and ordered the Mexican street corn because it's caramelized, it's crunchy, it's golden, it's cooked to perfection.
It's such a good snack.
I didn't turn on an oven. All I had to do was dial up my air fryer. This one was about 10 to 15 minutes, and I have 12 full-size ears of Mexican street corn.
But how nice to know that you have that space for when you need it.
Of course.
You know, there have been times where my son has brought friends over, and guess what? I'm doing batch after batch, and I'm trying to rush through this because I have the smaller capacity. This is the 6-quart size. We call it the family size air fryer. There's no way anywhere, not even at the B store, right? Nowhere that you get an air fryer of this size for this price. Order yours today. 651-637 is a number you order. Probably healthier chicken wings, right? I mean, you never hear healthy in front of chicken wings, right?
So we always go to our favorite sports pub. They're always deep fried. And anybody that's gluten-free cannot eat them from there because, you know, the oils that they mix. So if you are somebody that's gluten-free or has a certain allergy, air frying is for you because you're just using air, right? And chicken, obviously. So you don't have to add any kind of, you know, special breading to get that crisp and that crunch. You're gonna get it just based on the technology of this superheated air spinning around the inside of this machine. It is such a unique technology. If you understand and you know, or maybe you own a convection oven, air frying is super convection, okay? So basically take that convection to the next level. So it's superheated air spinning around so quickly that it crisps up your food, sealing in the moisture inside, but getting that crunch that we love on the outside.
Are you listening to me?
I can hear her over there. As I said crunch, Leslie's going, crunch.
I didn't know it was that crunchy. And
so
I put it in my mouth and I was like, probably my mic is picking up on it, but that's just it. You can use oil if you want. Or you don't have to use any. Either way, you're cutting down on the fat and the calories. And that's why there's this giant craze with air frying. Now, the red is the most popular. Remember, we have the red. We've got that really pretty mint green, which we'll call an aqua. It's like a vintage, you know, little color.
It's so hip now in the kitchen.
And then we also have it in the black. 2 dials. I mean, it doesn't get any easier. And since I bought it, my babysitter makes fun of me. She goes, that is the appliance you have used most
all the time
in your kitchen since you started working at HSN. That was 8 years ago. I swear, you don't use everything every day. I use this thing every day. Every day.
And you can do little breakfast sandwiches, breakfast frittatas. Think of it as an alternative to turning on your big oven. So it's essentially a super convection oven, but in a nice little small footprint, obviously way smaller than a big oven, but you get better results. So it's gonna cook faster. So look at my, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 full-size steak baked potatoes.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm gonna cut into one because they're crispy and crunchy. 9 baked potatoes in my oven would probably be an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes.
How long?
I might have to do 2 different shelves, about 40 minutes for all 9. And I'm gonna show you, because have you ever had like a steakhouse baked potato where it's crisp on the outside? How do they they get it like that? Usually they're dunking it in a deep fryer for just a moment.
Yeah.
You are using superheated air.
You can still enjoy the flavors, the textures you love, but you're cutting the calories, you're cutting the fat. Your doctor will be pleased with you. This might be the best $89 you've ever spent.
Yep.
Because you gotta eat every day, but who wants to eat flavorless food, bland foods? I don't know about you, but there's a reason I'm always on a diet. I don't want it, right? So here's the thing. Order yours now. This is very popular. 651637 is your item number.
Look at how fluffy.
If you want to get in
on
the air frying craze, but you want the size, you want the capacity, this is absolutely the best offer we've got.
Yes, it truly is. I mean, and when Dash had some smaller versions, and by the way, if you're thinking, okay, it's way too big for me, check out our other air fryers. I believe right now on hsn.com you can get our 2-quart for about 70 bucks and our 3-quart for 80 bucks. And if you want to double the capacity, you're at 90 bucks or something like that.
And can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
You want the capacity.
Go big.
I swear.
Go big.
Because you want to be able to put 2 grilled cheeses, 3 grilled cheeses in there. You want the best s'mores you've ever eaten in your life?
The best what?
S'mores.
Oh, I haven't done s'mores.
Best s'mores you'll ever eat, you guys. I swear, you will love air frying. It's the appliance I've used most since I bought it.
You just do the graham crackers?
I put the graham cracker, I put the little cube of chocolate, and I just pop the...
And then you give it like, what, 2 minutes
The marshmallow on top. I leave the other one in there because I want that one toasty as well. So I'll put the other graham cracker in.
Okay.
And when it's done, you don't even put 5 minutes. You
Why have we not
together.
done this on air? That sounds amazing.
Best s'mores in your life.
And you don't even need to light a campfire. Which, you know, all your clothes get all smelly and everything.
I'm telling you, you will love this thing. And today we'll ship it out to you for $22.49. Free shipping. There's no excuse you can do this, you guys. I swear you will stop using your oven. You'll only use it for emergencies.
You really will. So look at, we just done pulled pork. I just wanted to cut it to get the smaller pieces and then you'll shred it. But it even has that bark on the exterior like you get when you smoke it for 20 hours. My husband does a great pulled pork. It takes him 17 hours in the smoker. Makes me crazy. Who wants to wait 17 hours for a meal? How about, you know, about 90 minutes, not even probably, it depends on the, you know, the size of your cut, inside your air fryer, plus you get the bark, plus it is just...
You put that whole, what is it, a pork butt?
Yeah, it's pork butt.
A pork butt. She put a whole chicken in there?
Yep, a whole chicken.
If you missed the beginning of this presentation, there was a whole chicken in there. And you know what? There's nothing like a fried chicken or a fried turkey. You're getting that same taste, the crunch, the texture, the moisture. Yep. But without the fats, the butters, the oils, I promise you, it's gonna be your new favorite way to cook. And if you don't have one, I humbly recommend you get the 6-quart size. Because my biggest complaint with mine, I love mine. My complaint is that it's too small.
Too small. And you did say that. I mean, this is honestly,
I told you.
You know, behind the scenes, she said, you know what? I have to do multiple batches. And that's somebody on the reviews even said that. And we just launched this, so we don't have a ton of reviews, but they're all good. And they said, you know what? I can do a single batch now. Maybe it's your family of 2, maybe it's your family of 4, maybe it's your family of 6.
And I did want to mention, you do get 16 recipes included with your purchase today, but we do have the Dash Air Frying Cookbook, and that is really amazing because you get another 75 recipes for you to really take advantage and dive into air frying. So if you want this, I believe it's $25.20, avocado fries, fish and chips, Baja tacos, air fryer burgers, pot stickers, you guys. I mean, anything your heart can imagine, fried okra. I mean, things that are normally complicated, they're in this book. Ask about the book.
And I think the misnomer about air frying is that you have to do fried foods. Yeah, it's great for fried foods, like your chicken fingers, or maybe you would like to do French fries or fried catfish, my dad uses it for. But it's really for everything. You can see we just did our fajita beef, so just skirt steak. Our veg, you could do chicken, and we just pulled it apart, and then you're gonna make your perfect fajitas done in your air fryer. Didn't have to turn on an oven, didn't have to heat up my whole kitchen. It's also a whole lot faster than turning on that oven or babysitting a stovetop.
I swear, little mini pizza rolls every day. That's Nicholas's favorite. Evan's into the meatballs these days. You know, anything from grilled cheeses to breakfast. So think about this, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, baking. I mean, you can do everything in your air fryer. And that's kind of why you need this large capacity. It really doesn't take up a lot of space in your kitchen. I don't want you to think I'm gonna get this home and it's gonna be this, you know, giant monster on the counter.
Maybe like a little larger than your coffee maker or something like that?
Exactly, 12 1/4 in length, 14 wide, and only 14 high. So just so that you have an idea, this will fit underneath your cabinetry, and you get that large size without having to do extra batches. We've done everything from the frozen bag of French fries to mozzarella sticks to how many ears of corn?
That was 12 full-sized. Plus we did 10 baked potatoes. And I've just revealed our salmon and asparagus. So you can be as healthy as you want, as decadent as you want, but you do want to grab the larger size, you know. Unless it's just you, check out our smaller air fryers on hsn.com.
So I'm kind of bummed because they're telling me to wrap it up.
Oh,
and I'm not done eating.
You some food. I'm gonna eat that baked potato.
651-637 is your item number. It's free shipping. You get 6